And we're back. Ready to crack on. Oh, a couple of followers coming through. Thanks for the follow, Connor Alex5 and Maxi Numi. We'll crack on. We were playing about an hour ago. We came off about an hour ago to walk the dog, so I'm carrying on now. Level 45 Dragoon we are. Playing through the main story quests. Oh, we're in a queue. There we go. So I think we need to go back to Camp Drybone. Complete one more dungeon for that. Also celebrating our 200th sub on YouTube. We got that today. Not that I'm too fussed about all the sub stuff, I just do this for fun. It's nice to hit a little milestone. Alright, show the golden feather to Mimi Dio. Back to Aleport we go. Have I got my... No. That's better. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Another initiate, are you? No, then what are you? Speak up, Missy, I can't hear you. Have this golden feather. Ah, bugger me. Is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where did you say you found it? Skyfrin, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but sounds like he's now left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help catch Ferros Cirrus, he was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them worked off, half of them ran off, and half of them vanished. What's that? You be looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of Mimi Doa. Tell him how the land lies. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gil, I'd hire some sell swords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back. Yo, Skip, let's have some food. Fresh morning breeze makes the pennons snap, and ahid fight, the sailor is in the mood to yarn. Ahoy, adventurer! My tub sails soon, and I have to have me a little something for the journey. The dusk bats are flying. Think yourself lightsome enough to bring me 5 wings. 4 won't do, and 6 is no good, mind you. Welcome you are to keep any surfeits, so long as you know what we do with them. You'll bring me the wings? Jesus Christ. Yes, I'll bring you the bloody wings. Ah, damn it. Actually, HUD layout. Target bar, that one wants moving down. Status info. That there. Status info. I don't want that one. Try that. Alliance list. Alliance list 2. Focus target bar, what the hell? Dragon gauge, that's gonna have to go down here later. Dragon gauge. Percent. Not that I'm using the dragon gauge at the moment. I'll keep it there for now. As that one notices. Alright, where am I going? Ahoy there, keep your voice down, nobody's business but ours, innit? You got what I asked for. There's your 5 duskbat wings. Them's the ones, and that's a prettier job as I've seen. Know your way around a battle, eh? Well, that's just fine, thank you. Why, we sailors can be a superstitious lot, you know. Some of the crew might look at me odd-like for carrying bat parts. When the wind's done died and the water casks are dry, it's odd one day, overboard the next. What, no superstition about that? The dusk has been my luck since I was a boy. Survived more than 2 weeks once on 3 bats I caught, trapped at the top of an abandoned watchtower. Even ate a wing off one before I made up my mind to climb down the wall. This journey we'll be sailing past the Isles of Umber, and I feel the sea honing those reefs. The lights at Faros Sirius burned dim since the calamity, and I've always found it a mite too much like the old watchtower for comfort. I ain't been that frightened boy for a long time. Ill-used, starved, and more than half mad. Inching down that sandstone wall on handholds no bigger than a fingertip. But I'll have me 5 bat wings on every journey, just the same as that boy had. Show the parchment to Joan Cena. I thought he was taking me on a bloody boat trip. So you went and had a word with Mimi Doa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. You mean that disgusting creature? Sean Lister! Never seen a pirate with a receding hairline before. You have now! You mean that disgusting creature was Skyfrin Superior? I find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it is a relief to work at such an industrious woman as you. I look forward to hearing of the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra without me. Level up! Dun 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 dun. Joan Cena has no desire to journey to the Isles of Umbra. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. But 12's as my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Of course you will, sweetheart. How's it going, Sean? You work today or are you off? Actually. Ah, take me to the Isles of Umbra, she bids, as if it's as simple as, oh, I see, you got a rite of passage. Alright then, climb aboard! Climb aboard! We've not been here before. Have a word with Joan Cena. This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? Sure, need to work on your pirate. I'll do some voice changer things in a bit. I haven't got a pirate. You've harvested crystals before, right? So it isn't though you'll require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. Show the warded pot to David. You there! Beg your pardon, madam. How But how did you come here? Access to the island is currently restricted. An old pot. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. Nigerian war pirate. David has a simple proposal for you. The Ritmaster Mimidoa gave you my grant you access to the island. But only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Aye, contrary to what small folk would have you believe, the fires of Pharos were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumours of the walking dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumours are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, and the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Ayla. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. Cheers, Sean. Take care. Take care, gorgeous. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Alright, settings, notifications. God damn it. Ugh. Settings, notifications. Oh. Restream, enable text to speech, that's on. Why isn't that working? Check this. Where is it? On here. Restream chat. Go into that. So why didn't we hear that? Or why didn't? That'll be why. Alright, speak with the adventurers. Dun 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 dun. What the hell? What's going on here? It's all there for talking. 5 bleeding years worth of wrecks and their cargo. But those queer dead things and that voice, actually the voice was quite nice. You saw them too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. Gods, that voice, that single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. Oh, 700. This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if. But that's impossible, they're all dead, aren't they? Dun 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 dun. Oh. David is sweating profusely. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Mr. Mimi Doa would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. There was a dungeon here, Oh, is that an actual dungeon? Let's speak to... Speak to him. What been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Eh? Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk who wander near the ship graveyard, and it's stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hells, this takes me back to the days as a cannon boy, sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah, they bloody would though, wouldn't they? Brazen old biddies. Sigh, some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come, and come it has. Aye, I bet me bum here a sirens behind all. I'd bet me bum here a sirens behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine's variety. Initiate, I speak o' the other kind. Them's what gots feathers, and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it doesn't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish upon me worst enemy. Except maybe in drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send you off marching to war without these. The siren don't have no power over a man as can't hear the song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for the both of us I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over to her, to the ship graveyard in a ship. To the ship graveyard. If she passes near the shore, she's sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Oh, just a matter of waiting now. Wait by the campfire. Duty calls, level 46. Ah, green screen. Who me heading? Damn it. Cutscene. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Quiet, do you hear that? It's her. Look, out over the water. She's come, Initiate. She's come. Holy moly. Quick lass, shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight. As soon as she realises you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be up to our necks in corpses before you know it. Let's get in on. What the hell? Oh, she tried to do that. True love spurned, her cruelty's reward. After all that, that's not bloody pain. Spare, mournful mistress, distress. Why? Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not to relent, regress? Did we complete? I thought I was fighting the her. Am I alright? I'm better than that, Initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 whatsits if we'd gutted the songstress, but you can't have everything, can you? she'll not be coming crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help. Bugger me, I've clean forgot your name. Remind me, Ayla. Don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, was name, why, you've been so bloody helpful. Ah, never mind. Be seeing you, lassie. Some of the flipping languages. Speak with David. This level 40. On this one. You mean it was a siren, but how were you able to resist her song? I see. I had heard that Master Mimi Doa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted. Safety sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Show the corrupted crystal to Joan Cena. Ah, it's you. Welcome back. Ayla, you're looking remarkably hale, I must say. And more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Ah, the conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive, very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Ayla. Seldom if ever have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such volatile overabundance of fire-aspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Ah, well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about those elements could tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Cena knows where the corrupted crystal that you seek can be found, but why don't you just tell me that in the first place? Don't fret now, I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprised of ice ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on the living beings. What's with the expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time, you needn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Eden's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Ayla. Come back and see me sometime, alright? Speak with... heading in Gridania. Off to Gridania we go. Oh gosh. Hi Sprinkled, welcome back, dude. Where do I go? Miles away. Near the amphitheatre. Greetings and salutations, Miss Lightsky, I presume? Joan Cena informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though. As Professor Lambertine is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case, and while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twellswood, Precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The little furry rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... You couldn't care less about all this, could you? No, get on with it. To the point then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of its origin, of its unusual name, for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Okay, let's go and get him. Use the true heart. Travel. Have I got a block? Should have wiped these little guys out first. Deliver the crystal. No one. Oh. Oh. Ah, pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? What is it? God, awful smell. That is a corrupted crystal bait. My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. Ah, and I also see you weren't adverse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend? You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Okay. Calm down, I jest. It is comprised of ice-aspected ether, worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught. Dun, 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 dun. Hayden has neglected to return to you your corrupted crystal. Hi, Em's welcome back. Beg your pardon, Ayla, I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambertate. Something about a man named Marquis. Apparently, the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed that crystal. Yeah, no worries, Ems. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah well, perhaps it is best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Deliver the corrupted crystal to Sid. Right, where is he? Got it. Let's travel there. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Oh, I feel knackered. Party going on down here. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Ayla. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Well, look what I've got. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Ayla. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. You weren't born to give bloody good loot. Did that warrant a cutscene? With Sid's modifications now installed, the Enterprise is finally ready to make the journey to the Howling Eye. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it only fair to tell you that there's a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... maybe it's better that we remain positive. Ayla, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be, but I do know one thing, this feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Right, let's do this. Oh no, where's it taking me now? I didn't want to go through that.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
Damn it. I needed to go and get my Dragoon skill. It's like the barge off Return of the Jedi. Wow.
Damn it. I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
Hey up.
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Ah, yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father. Born and raised in Garlemald.
Oh, I feel shattered.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye? When did Meteor become your everything, and your loved ones cease to matter? You abandoned us all. But he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks. Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come off, I feel knackered.
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home.
Oh my god.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this, to carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy, sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything.
It's a
My
miracle!
name, my people, and my purpose. Everything. Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Dun, 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 dun. Right. Cool as this place is, I actually need to call it quits there because I am shattered. I need to go back there first to get me level up. Can I go? If I leave here, how do I get back? Oh. How the hell? Right, let's crack on, see if we can finish this. Unless this is a... All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, Ayla, for the end is nigh, be it hers on our own. Right, so I can use the duty finder for that. Right, let's go back to there. I'm going to have to log out because I am shattered. So when we come back later tonight, we shall do the double dragoon quest. Log out. Why am I not hearing that? Alright, let's go call it quits because I'm falling asleep here. Need a bit of a... I was slow kicking in, never mind. Right, if anyone's watching, take care. I'll be back on later tonight. We'll get the next skill, I think, for the Dragoon. And into that latest dungeon. So adios, folks. Take care.